Hey there, fellow humans. Let's talk about those picture-perfect couples we see all over social media. You know the ones, always on exotic vacations, wearing matching outfits and radiating nothing but pure bliss. They look so happy, right? But have you ever stopped to wonder if it's all a bit too good to be true? We're bombarded with these images every day. They're on our Instagram feeds and our Facebook ads and even popping up on our TikTok For You pages. It's easy to get sucked into their seemingly perfect lives. We start comparing our own relationships, our own happiness, to the carefully curated highlight reels they present. But here's the thing about filters, they can only hide so much. What we see on social media is often just a carefully constructed facade. It's a marketing strategy designed to sell us products, lifestyles, and an unattainable standard of perfection. So the next time you find yourself scrolling through your feed, feeling envious of that seemingly perfect couple, remember, what you see online is rarely the whole story. Now let's talk business. Because believe it or not, being an influencer couple is big business. These days, brands are throwing money at these couples. Why? Because they know that their followers, especially the younger ones, are eating it up. We're talking millions of dollars in sponsorships, brand deals, and even their own product lines. They're basically walking, talking billboards. And the more followers they have, the more picture-perfect their lives seem, the more money they make. It's a brilliant business model if you think about it. They leverage their relationship, their lifestyle, and their carefully crafted online personas to build a loyal following. And then they cash in. Okay, so we've established that influencer couples are making bank by selling us a fantasy. But what about the impact on the rest of us? What happens when we're constantly bombarded with images of perfect relationships and picture-perfect lives? Well, for starters, it can really mess with our heads. We start to feel inadequate, like our own relationships pale in comparison. We might even start questioning our own self-worth. And let's be real, nobody needs that kind of negativity in their lives. It's important to remember that what we see on social media is not real life. It's a highlight reel. It's a carefully curated version of reality that's designed to make us feel a certain way. And often that feeling is envy, inadequacy, or even just plain old FOMO, fear of missing out. Section 4. Cracks in the facade, real-life challenges and relationship struggles. Behind the perfectly filtered photos and the gushing captions, influencer couples face the same challenges as any other couple. They argue, they disagree, they have bad days, and sometimes, they even break up. Remember that time when that seemingly perfect fitness influencer couple split up? The ones who were always posting about their unbreakable bond and soulmate workouts? Turns out, they were having some serious relationship problems offline. Who knew? The truth is, nobody's perfect. Every couple has its ups and downs. And just because someone chooses to air their dirty laundry, or lack thereof on social media, doesn't mean their relationship is any more or less real than yours. Section 5. The price of perfection. When maintaining the image goes too far. Sadly, the pressure to maintain this image of perfection can drive some influencer couples to do some pretty shady things. We're talking faking vacations, staging photos, and even buying followers. There was this one couple who got busted for photoshopping themselves into travel pictures. They were pretending to be on this lavish vacation in Bali, but it turns out they were just chilling at home the whole time. This obsession with maintaining a perfect online persona can be incredibly damaging. It creates a culture of deceit and inauthenticity, and it sends the message that it's okay to lie and manipulate others in order to gain likes, followers, and ultimately money. Section 6. Finding real in a filtered world, embracing authenticity. So what's the takeaway from all of this? Well, for starters, it's time to stop comparing ourselves to the curated lives we see on social media. It's time to unfollow accounts that make us feel bad about ourselves or our own relationships. And it's time to start celebrating authenticity. Let's face it, life is messy. Relationships are messy, and that's okay. It's what makes us human. So let's embrace the imperfections, the realness, and the raw beauty of authentic connection. Next time you're scrolling through your feed, remember to take everything you see with a grain of salt. And instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on cultivating genuine connections and building a life that feels authentic to you.